So today we're gonna go over stock metrics and what primarily drives stock movement upwards. So here we have really a free tool that you can use to view stocks and that you can access a lot of information that would otherwise be paid for on other websites. So let's for our example stock, I picked Tesla, and there's many things that you can see from here. If we go into summary, then we can see specific stock movements. We can see its low, high during that time, and yeah, that's important because when you're trading short term, you want to look at intraday trading. So let's say like what happened at 10 p.m. This is on Friday because markets closed today, I think. Yeah, what happened at 9:30 p.m. and then you can use that to basically base your options. Also, you can view 5 days, um, 1 month, 6 months, year to date, 1 year, 5 year. Oh, and as you can see, Tesla's had some pretty rough times recently. It's been going up and then going down again, but they're making a comeback. Okay, so let's talk about all of this works. Previous close basically means what the price was uh between at the end of the day on Friday, so 4:30. Its open was what the price opened at on Friday, which is 337. The bid is basically what the buyers are asking for. So buyers were asking for 339 and 24 cents. They were asking the people who were selling the stock for this amount of money, and the people selling it were asking it explicitly for this amount of money. Um, Here's the day range. It shows the range of the day went down to 333, then went up, then went back down a bit. It's 52-week range. You can see like if you go into 1 year or yeah, 1 year you can see the lowest and then you can see the highest. And as you can see, there's a pretty big range on this stock. Volume is basically how many people were traded the stock today or Friday. Um, and then average volume is like how many people on average trade the stock. So as you can see, the volume is lower than its average volume. So that typically means that the stock price would go down because not many people are trading it. Um, Market cap shows how much money, um, like how many dollars Tesla had if you multiply 339.34 times the amount of shares that Tesla currently has. Price to earnings ratio shows that like it's like an estimated thing to see how profitable the stock is. It's interesting. So if we can look at it more deeply, it's the EPS is another tool. Um, Earnings per share. And then if you want to see PE ratio, then you want to do P divided by E, price divided by earnings per share. Now, if we look at earnings per share, yeah, it's used to estimate the value, and it's pretty important because, like a high um, earnings per share is really good, and the lower it is, the worse it is. And a good EPS is like about like zero point 0.6, I think. A low EPS could be a little better because it could be undervalued, and that would mean the stock is going up. A high EPS means that it's about to reach its peak, and a mid EPS is just mid. And then, yeah, here's your EPS. Tesla 1.76 EPS, I believe, is a little bit high. And then also in Yahoo Finance, you can see news. And news greatly affects a stock, especially when it's from like a reputable source. It can really lower a stock price or higher, make it higher. This one would obviously cause it to go down. Maybe that's why it went down. This one could be good, but it's more weighed by down by this one. And then this one is really good because it's saying it has a higher target price, so more people will want to buy it. Then you can have a more detailed chart where you can add indicators. You have like moving average is like the average using some kind of formula. And then you have technicals long term. And yeah, this is all like really hard to read. It's kind of used more for short term trading. Like here, you can have the moving average of the stock. which basically averages out the stock price of the high and low of the given time period you put in, and then it just puts that on the graph. I'm not sure what community is. Stats is really good because 1.9 trillion is a large company, and you can see growth from here and then loss from here. I'm sure that has something to do with Trump's presidency. Maybe it went up and then went down because they is like I don't know. And then it went back up. Mm, you have its revenue, operating expenses. This is all like really technical. I wouldn't worry about this just yet, but yeah, it's really good for seeing predicting stock movement. Here you have options, which I think I explained in my last video. You can see the last options, 208, and then how if they lost or gained money. It's basically really important. And yeah, that's about it for today.